I think the jet engine's about to crank up. I told you I was the only dude in the hood that had jet fuel, man. You can catch me here at Royal Lane Studios. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you want your phone or my phone?
Huh?
Instagram, Facebook, right?
I won't. Oh man, we live.
What is that on?
This is on the YouTube.
It's watching right now?
Yeah, it's watching right now.
Oh shit. Let me
So
talk to him.
I just gave you. We about to start here in one second.
Let me talk to him.
So I just gave you the link as well.
Okay.
So if you wanted to shoot that out on the Instagram or Facebook platform, and TikTok, K104's top 10 podcast station reality show, Thacker Kings, you could.
This is just a text message. How do I?
And then you can just copy that link. If you copy it.
How do I do that?
So just hold it down. Go back.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm not too savvy on this internet shit, bro.
Subscribe. And then also they'll be able to chat and ask questions during the show as well.
Subscribe.
Go down. Pull it down. Just pull it. There you go. Right.
So I hit to hit subscribe.
Black button. Subscribe. There
All
you
right.
go.
Subscription added.
And then from there, if you go back to your text messages,
Mm-hmm.
just hold down the actual message and then you'll be able to copy it. And then paste it.
Okay, so it's here now.
That's your PIP. Here you go right here. Hold this one.
Okay.
And then that. And then copy.
Copy.
And then you can take that to whatever platform and then create a post and then paste it.
All right. So then I go to Instagram. I don't really be on nothing else, man.
Know about a single mom is.
Add to your story and go to story.
D, you can go ahead and do the live on Facebook. E, can you switch that picture to Cat Daddy's picture behind him? Did I send you that picture? Yeah.
So where do I put the? How do I paste it?
There you go. It's on there now. Hold on 1 second. Well, the link go to next.
All right.
And then next button on there.
Hold on. Let me get out of here. Share. Just says share.
Hey, you know how to post that link on Instagram? I didn't get the link. Can you,
Oh, no, it came. I see it now. I just had to hold it down for a long time. Wait. Well, it came up, but it's just not. It just says what it says.
you know how to post a link to Instagram?
Yeah, man.
How would you do that? So we're gonna share this.
This motherfucker got a party going on in the studio. They got that.
So it's already pasted. So we just need to.
Say, man, them two, that song right there, that like one of the first. Damn, this shit good. What is that?
It's our secret sauce.
God damn.
It's called the secret sauce.
That's the daiquiri right there.
Man. That shit right there is like. My goodness. Tastes like spicy romance.
I can't just do that. There's no way I can post the link. There's no way I can post the link.
You could go from this one, but we can't. This one talk to this.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Alright, so I'll shoot. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit it as well. Alright, awesome. Let's go ahead and turn it up, man. We're ready to go.
Okay. Go live Instagram.
We're live.
Whoa. Welcome to that. Hey, man.
That's how it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah,
Natural.
passion.
We're gonna go ahead and flow right on into it.
Okay,
Oh, past your bedtime.
Yes. Live. You just let me know whenever you're ready, man, and we're about to take off, man. Facebook Live.
Sounds good, looks good.
Okay. Awesome.
This is You Talk Too Much podcast. I am here with K104's finest. Cat Daddy is in the building. I am the Daiquiri King. You can follow us on Instagram, DAIQUI_Kings with 2 Z's. Man, this is a special, special, special moment in You Talk Too Much podcast history. This is where superstars meet the mud. We are here. Yeah.
I'm the mud. I ain't no superstar yet. I'm ready for that.
Already. We are here with Cat Daddy, man. We're going to go ahead and cut the shenanigans and jump right into it. We are so excited to have you here on the You Talk Too Much podcast, man. How you doing today?
Man, I'm sipping on this daiquiri right here. You know what I'm saying? Sitting on this couch. You know what I'm saying? Royal Lane Studios getting in. I'm not getting nothing on my headphones. Am I supposed to have something on my headphones?
Give me 1 second.
I mean, I can hear you. I can hear you. I mean,
me
you just right
without the
there.
headphones, you can go ahead and do it just like that.
Yeah, no, man. I mean, I'm right here. You right there.
All right, so go ahead and introduce yourself, man. There's some people out there that don't listen to K104. There's some people out there that may listen to K104. So go ahead and let them know exactly who you are, you know, and who you are.
Yeah, my name Cat Daddy from K104. I do the night show, 7 to midnight. Shoot, last umpteen years I've been doing the night show here in Dallas, Fort Worth. K104 runs the soundtrack for the city, and I'm just blessed just to be the host every night. So yeah, man, the city just welcomed me in when I first got here at K104, and man, I run my mouth and they sign the checks. We keep showing up, and it goes down every time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't
Whoa,
nothing wrong
man.
with that. So when did you get into the business? Let's back us all the way up. So
Whoa.
when did you start into the radio industry?
Man, I got my first job in radio working in the drive-thru at McDonald's. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, crazy story, man. My manager thought I talked too much, you know, flipping burgers and working on the grill in the back. And so he was like, hey, man, you want to talk to everybody? I'll let you in the drive-thru, man. You can talk to all the customers.
Yeah.
You know, you want to run your mouth. I was like, that's what's up. You know, I work for you. I want to be an asset for you, you know, for the company.
Yeah.
So I got the hang of it, right? You know, got the hang of it. And then, you know, a couple weeks go by and he pulled me in his office and asked me what I was doing in the drive-thru. I had thought I was in trouble.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, man, people been requesting you in the drive-thru, man. You're doing good. Like, keep it up. And I'm like, what? Request me? He's like, yeah, man, if you're not here, people notice that you're not here. So,
Yeah.
you know, keep doing your thing. And I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me, like, so much confidence, though. And so then
I bet, man. I mean, if people requested you,
yeah,
man,
so
I mean,
then I was like, hey, welcome to McDonald's, home of the Big Mac, 2-hour beef patties and a special. Like, that was, you know.
Yeah.
I started, you know, having fun with it, started spicing it up a little bit. And dude came through the drive-thru one night and told me that I needed to be on the radio. He said, son, you don't need to be in the drive-thru. You need to be on the radio.
Life changer.
Yeah, he gave me my first job in radio. I was 17. Guy named Danny Dean, and you know,
What was your first day like? I mean, you go from welcome to McDonald's to K104 headlights. I mean, what was
well,
that
I mean,
first
there was a few steps in between. You know, this guy, he was actually the radio teacher at my high school, Baton Rouge High. And so we had a radio station, actually 2 radio stations at the high school. And he was like, man, you'll be perfect, man, for the classic soul radio station, James
Classic
Brown,
soul.
Aretha Franklin, you know, Al Green, Sam Cooke. You know, just that was my 6th hour. So I would go in for 6th hour and I would be on the radio. So, you know, came with the name Cat Daddy. And then after, you know, after I graduated high school, worked a couple more shifts, you know, on the weekends while I wasn't in class. Just still hung around. Then I started working for the hip hop station in Baton Rouge, Max 94.1. Did that for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And then, you know, came to K104 like 2001.
Okay.
Yeah, kicked it off right away. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, like, you know, every night I think about it, man. Like, where I'm from, Baton Rouge, it's like, you know, 600,000 people.
Yeah.
Dallas Fort Worth is like 6 million people. So this,
For sure.
just the audience is so much greater, the opportunity is so much larger, just to be part of people's life. And
For sure.
yeah, I don't. That's not one night that I take it for granted. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah,
So we met.
yeah. Right.
We met kind of organically, and it's all right. And so I have a 1995 Ford F-150,
Yeah.
and I have a barbecue business. And so I'm one of these fellas that don't subscribe to being a mechanic, and I don't like fixing my truck. So I ride around with brakes that are rubbing and just So on this particular day, me and my love are riding around with the grill smoking, mind you, and we go up on the platform off 35. We're going up, and we come down, and I hit the brakes going up, and I said, "Baby, the truck don't got brakes." And she said, "What?" I said, "The truck doesn't have any brakes, and we're going up."
Scary. It
We
gets
going
really
up
scary
there.
really fast,
So-
man.
So I'm coming down, and I said, "Man, what am I gonna do?" So I'm gaining speed, and I'm like, "Man, what am I gonna do?" And I'm seeing the cars come, and I'm like, "Babe, hold on, I'm about to hit the guardrail."
Oh, yeah.
Before I have a wreck, before I hit anybody else. So there's this little patch of land that right up under the bridge, and I said, "Babe, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm about to hit this car." I think of Friday. I open the door up. I kid you not. I put my foot out, and I skirted across the pavement.
Not the Fred Flintstone.
Man, I'm
is it?
telling you, Flintstone,
Yeah,
man.
but never do on them boy.
And when I tell you the slope came down like that under the bridge, and it did like that, and we stopped. And I looked at her, she looked at me, and I said, "Man, listen, I'm just finna sit here." I said, "I'm not gonna call nobody." I said, "I'm not gonna do anything." I said, "I'm gonna sit here." I said, I saw the sheriff pass by. I said, "Man, if this is my day to go to jail, I'm gonna go today." I said, "But I'm about to go ahead and roll up some medical marijuana, and I'm gonna step out this truck, and I'm gonna go ahead and exercise that right." So by the time I finished practicing my right, I jump back in, and I look over, and it's this truck that says "Cat Daddy" on the side. And my baby's like, "You don't know who that is?" And I said, I'm like, being the macho guy I am, I'm like, "Yeah, the truck say Cat Daddy, man. It's a tow truck. Yeah, we need a tow truck." So next thing you know, the truck pulls up in front of us, bags up a little bit. He jumps out. My baby, she's like, "You don't know who that is." I said, "Yeah, that's Cat Daddy." I said, "That's Cat Daddy, K104. I said, "Everybody in Dallas know that is." She said, "No, that's not Cat Daddy from K104. That was the judge from the Spain from the Spain game, competition."
Right.
And he told me, blah 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 blah. Great job. And next thing you know, Cat Daddy comes over and says, "Hey man, I seen you on the side of the road, and I have a tow truck business, and if you can go ahead and get this together, I can go ahead and get your truck off the side of the road, blase, blase." So this is the whole route to how we got here.
Yeah.
Through an organic experience. I wouldn't call it fate. I wouldn't call it by coincidence. I think it was just written into the lot of how it's supposed to happen, man. Because we met due to the fact that you had jumped out on faith about doing something different in your life. And that's giving back to the community. And so I met you in the realm of you giving back to the community. So I want to say thank you again for that. Never really got a chance to really sincerely say thank you for that.
Well, but that's because you was giving me some money. Man.
Already. So tell us how did you jump into the whole experience of the tow truck world?
Yeah, so, I've always had an idea because I'm always needing help on the side of the road.
For sure.
I've been through a few cars and been through a few incidents and had flats and busted rims. And, man, when you're stuck in a situation like that, man, you need somebody that you can call.
For sure.
There was a guy named Malcolm, and, man, his name was in my phone.
For sure.
And I saved it on the tow truck. That's
Hey,
tow
it's good to have that good name,
Tow truck
tow truck.
Malcolm.
Yeah.
I promise you, I done called Malcolm If it wasn't in 10, at least 10, 12 times.
Yeah.
Lock keys in the car, dead batteries, flat tires, stuck in the garage, I'm stuck in the snow, I'm stuck on the ice, I'm stuck on the side of the road. And just the feeling I felt when he showed up to save the day.
Yeah.
It was almost like a superhero.
For sure.
Now it cost me $200-$300 every time he showed up.
Well, you know.
And that's when I started to realize, like, man, like, he has never called me
Yeah.
to ask me, you know, to give him money for a business, or he was never selling. Like, I'm always the one calling him, and I'm like, man, what a good business that you never have to tell, you know, you never have to call anybody. They just have to know who you are, know your number, and you just have to save the day and be upfront with your pricing, be upfront with your service. And so I was always like, man, if I ever have some extra money and I want to invest in a business, I want to have a tow truck company called Tow Now. You lock your keys and you ride and you stuck outside. Tow Now.
Yeah.
So instead of Whoa Now, it'd be Tow Now.
Yeah.
And at first it was just like a gimmick, you know what I'm saying, just as an idea. But when Corona hit, I was like, man, we're not in the schools. I'm not spending time during the day, different projects. You know, this is the time to really go ahead and get my hands dirty.
Yeah.
Went and bought a truck. Got the LLC made up. Got all that done, the paperwork behind the scenes. Bought the truck. Got
How'd
the
that make you
insurance
feel,
on the
man,
truck.
when you were legal, getting that thing legal? How'd that make
Scary,
you feel?
man. Just scary.
What's
like
the scariest part?
I've
What's
been
the
on the
scariest
radio.
part about that jump? Right, there you go.
I just been on the radio since I've been 17. I mean, I work hella jobs, but you know, just I've only been in this lane, and so just to get into a different lane and try to make money and start something and be the owner of something for the first time, it was really, you know, you had mentioned earlier like it was a rebirth, but it was like a new blood. It was just like something new, but being familiar with the city and people being familiar with me
Makes it easy.
it makes it easy. Having support and having a service that people need. Like, hey, don't ever feel like you ever stuck on the side of the road, like nobody's gonna come and save your ass.
Yeah, and he'll answer the phone. He will answer the phone, man.
Yeah. So, and that's just how I base in my business, and just based on, you know, my reputation and my history with the city, and notoriety of the streets and the areas, and network of mechanics and network of people that buy and sell cars, because it's not just tow truck. It's gonna eventually be an entire, you know, trucking business. You know,
Gotcha.
hot shots, 18-wheelers, box trucks, you know, food trucks. You know, we'll do all of it. Courtesy vehicles for, you know, roadside assistance, you know, transport cross country. You know, hey, I need, you know, my whole fleet of cars moved across. Cool, we'll throw all 5 of them, 6 of them things on there and give them, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And so that's just the idea. But just to get it with one truck, for I can get my hands dirty and fill out the business. I mean, fill out the truck. Now I know how to run the truck. I need to learn how to run the business. So. But
what are your biggest takeaways from day to day from that business?
Shit, man, that truck ain't cheap, man.
Yeah.
That truck ain't cheap, bro. Gas every day, blown tire this week already. Nailed in the tire that got put on. I was back-to-back days. Blown tire and nailed in the same tire. Your licensing you got to get done. You got to have your insurance. You got to have hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of insurance for, you know, for your truck. Clean driving record. Now I'm at the point where I'm realizing, I got to put some people in these trucks and expand. Like, I can't do it all by myself. I got to put a team on. I got to put 10 trucks on the road, but that means I need 10 drivers. That means I got to send insurance for 10 trucks. So, you know, then the organization of all the paperwork and whatever, you know, all them, you know, I don't even know what it's called yet, because I ain't even got to that part, because I'm the only employee. Like, I don't have no workers, so I don't even know how to pay people, put people on payroll.
The creator.
Yeah, like, so all that is new, man. I love every second of it. I love not knowing. I love figuring it out.
Yeah.
I love the way it feels. Once you figure it out, it seems like the harder the shit is.
Yeah.
Man, it's like as soon as you get done, you're like, hell yeah. Like, what? You got 2 flat tires? All right, now hold on, I'm on my way. You know, like, I like the challenge. I like, you know, I like trying to, you know, save the situation. I feel like I'm putting on a cape and I'm trying to save the day. And I'm making money too. Like, people on the side of the road, like, I've been praying for somebody to stop. You was praying, well, now you paying. Okay, there's $250. Cash App, Zelle, Venmo.
Let's get it. Already. Influential people in your life.
Dang, bro. How long is this show? We're gonna be here all day, man.
Got a little time.
Oh man, that's what it's all about, bro. Is people that believe in you and put you in place, and people that show you something new, and people that you learn from, people that are cool that you want to be like, you know, big brothers that teach you lessons, parents that, you know, keep you in line and, you know, discipline you when it's time and have those talks with you, coaches, teachers, family members, co-workers, people that I see on TV, you know, talk show hosts, game show hosts.
Yeah.
You know, I used to think Arsenio and them boys was just too cool. Like I still, you know, get excited watching Steve Harvey do his thing on Family Feud. Just, you know, reading announcements, hosting talent shows. That was always my thing, just to be around and, you know, I always say, don't see the show, be the show.
Be the show.
Not that I'm the star of the show, I'm just the host. So you know,
I'm the mud.
yeah. So that's always been my motivation. And I mean, man, I sit here all day and tell you about people that have come into my life and believed in me and changed the path of my life and my future. And I will always be here to represent for them and make them proud. Like that's the whole purpose.
Understood.
You know.
So, if you can give anyone or young follower any tips to success, what would that be?
You can't have your dream come true unless you first have a dream.
Gotcha.
You gotta have something that you want. You gotta have something that you really would turn you on and get you excited to wake up every morning for. You know what I'm saying? And that's for work, that's for relationships, that's for anything that you know, you want to be excited about it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't excited about your wife, you might be with the wrong one, man. You know what I'm saying?
How's married life?
It's absolutely amazing, man. What are you
Is
talking
it?
about?
Every
yeah,
day?
man. Have you seen my wife? Yeah,
I have
man.
not seen the wife.
Man. The Cuban sensation, man. Yeah, she's gorgeous, man. She's the real star of the family, man. Between her and my son, they the real stars. They the real ones. They way funnier than me, way more entertaining, work harder than me, achieve more than me. And I tell my son, like, since he's been 6 years old, I'm like, man, look, my only job is to make you better than me.
Yeah.
At 12 years old, he was like, I've already done that. And I'm like, good, man. Like, I won.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. How long you been married?
Married, I guess 10 years, 11 years. And be 11 in the fall, but I've been with my wife, you know, probably, 20 years almost, man.
So how did you know, like, how did you, cause I need help, man. You know, this might turn into a little, you know, counseling here, there, you know.
Let me help you
Let's
out.
go ahead and bond a little bit.
Let
man.
me help you out,
Take
bro.
goddamn robes off, you know. You know.
This is how you know.
Need
Okay.
some help. Let me put my feet up. Is that okay? You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Look, have you been to Baskin Robbins?
Is that the ice cream place?
Yeah, you been to Baskin Robbins?
Been to ice cream,
Okay.
yeah.
What's your favorite flavor at Baskin Robbins?
I'm a cookie dough guy.
Okay. But how do you know that's your favorite flavor?
That's the only one I get.
Oh, that's the only one you've ever tried?
I'm a cookie dough guy.
Okay, so you've never tried any other flavors?
I'll do a vanilla. I'll do a homemade
Well,
vanilla.
my story's not gonna work out too good because
Okay.
because you only like one flavor. But I
Ask
always.
somebody. Ask one of them.
What's your favorite flavor at Baskin Robbins?
I don't have a favorite flavor.
So you like to try them all? What about you, bro? What's your favorite flavor at Baskin Robbins? How you know? How do you know that's your favorite flavor? There you go.
Oh, okay.
When you get to the flavor that you like, that's the one.
Yeah.
I don't need to try no more flavors.
True enough. Well,
That's
I've had a lot of them. You're right. Well, we was talking
Hey,
about ice cream.
What's the best burger in Dallas? How do you know? Go try the burgers.
Yeah.
Hey, I done been to 10 burgers. Hey, I done been to 10 burgers.
You know, I mean, because this is forever. This is like hanging it up. This is like,
Say, man.
it's like, say, baby girl, I can't call you baby girl no more. Like, you got to.
Only one rule. There's only one rule. All right?
What's the rule?
It's not about who you can be with.
Okay.
It's about who you can't be without.
It's about who you can't. Say that again. Cat Daddy from K104's here, man. We are turning up the heat, man. I think the jet engine is turning on. Say that again.
I only know from experience. Look, it's not about who you can be with.
Yeah.
It's about who you can't be without.
Guilty.
That's it right there. You can be with anybody at least once.
But
At least one. You can be with
well,
anybody at
let's
least
talk
once.
about love. All right, let's jump in because I gotta ask the question: love or loyalty? What holds that relationship? Is it love, loyalty, a combination of both? Because I'm a loyalty only cat. Like I have a hard time understanding the in love, holding hands in public. Is
You
that
have a hard
insane?
time with that?
Is that insane?
Nah, that's just you, man.
Love or loyalty?
It's up to you. I need them both.
You need them both?
I need them both. Yeah. Yeah, I need them both. And I give them both.
Legalization of marijuana in Texas.
Yeah, I say no to drugs.
No. Marijuana. Most people
What?
wouldn't. Most people wouldn't say that marijuana would be a drug. So basically, I was just asking, how would you feel about the legalization of drugs, or the legalization of marijuana here in Texas?
Yeah, I think that would be great for the economy. I think they could, package it up. It's probably healthier than cigarettes and tobacco. And run it like alcohol. I mean, you can drink a gallon of Hennessy, leaving out of Red Coleman's. You can drink a gallon of Hennessy, rolling out. But yeah, I think that would actually be a good thing.
What's playing in your radio right now?
Right now, what was I bumping on the way over here? What was I bumping? I don't remember what I was bumping, man. Probably nothing. I like to ride around listening to nothing, man. I'll be 5 hours every night, you know what I'm saying, non-stop for the last 10 years. Sometimes I like to ride around listening to nothing. What was I listening to, though? I've been really on that Metro booming, man. I ain't gonna lie. That Metro, that whole album go hard, man. All those songs. That's probably the one that I've just been in rotation probably the last 2 months, man. I get stuck on something, I'll listen to the same song all week long, bro.
Yeah.
Like if I'm on it,
Yeah.
if I'm into it, I'll burn the shit out that song. Like if I'm in that mode, if I'm in that groove, it's a lot of throwbacks. You know what I'm saying? Just depends on where I'm headed to, how I'm feeling. Sometimes I get into this Mariah Carey groove, man.
Yeah.
I'll bump Mariah Carey for a couple weeks straight. I'll get into some freestyle, you know what I'm saying, like Stevie B and Egyptian Lover. You know what I'm saying? I'll do some of that. I'll do somebody was playing Supersonic back then, the good old 80s rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of Miami bass. I'll do some Lil Jon Crunk sometimes.
Lil Jon, get it.
Lately, I bumped that Jack Harlow just came out, so I've been trying to get to that. What I'll do is I'll get like on a treadmill when new music comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I get on the treadmill and I'll try to do the whole album on the treadmill. That'll be my challenge. Sometimes I make it, but if I get like 5-6 miles in, then I'll just, all right, man.
6 miles on the treadmill.
What's a elliptic machine? I can't.
I'm about to say that's a lot.
And it just blew my mind. He doing it like I can hear him all the way across the baseball field. So for like the next 2 months, I taught myself how to do this. Like you just put your hands together like that.
Oh man, that's deep, man. Do that again.
That's like the old Western, like. That's what he kept doing it like. And then if I tuck these 2 fingers right here, see I'm tucking these 2 fingers, and then I can make it like a higher note. Like.
Yeah, that's some nature shit, right there, man.
I've been bringing in the birds. I've been like the Ace Ventura on my.
Like, yeah.
What else, man? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I can try to do anything, man. I ride motorcycles, man. I used to ride skateboards, not like professionally or nothing, but
Yeah.
I used to play all the sports: basketball, baseball, football. I can swing a golf club. I don't go play golf, but I'll go to Top Golf, like the best of them, with a pitcher of beer. You know what I'm saying? Pitcher of beer and a bucket of golf balls. Yeah, I'll be out there for a couple hours, hitting that back net.
So, tragedy struck. You had a motorcycle accident.
Hell yeah.
With that, you had to go through recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what that was like, to go from the fast lane, clearly,
to
having to sit down and kind of, regather everything and kind of take me through that.
Yeah, that was wild, man. Ride my motorcycle, woke up in the ambulance. You know, they on the way to Parkland, and it was no helmet. Completely irresponsible, embarrassing.
Yeah.
Selfish. disrespectful to the motorcycle.
Yeah.
And, I learned the hard way, man. Concrete is undefeated.
Yeah.
Got some stitches in my head, wore a neck brace for 4 months,
Yeah.
Killed my swag, just embarrassing and, wasn't setting a good example at all. But, I learned the hard way. And, it was pretty humbling, man. It was, gracious that I still got to, keep my teeth.
Yeah.
That I could still talk and I could go to work and perform, But yeah, it was wild walking around with a neck brace and you got to turn like this everywhere.
What would you say you learned from that whole recovery aspect of it to coming back to being able to come back just as hard? Because I know it definitely brought back a different type of tenacity.
I learned a lot, man. It's, you got to respect, understand it. The second you disrespect that bike and you're not ready, you can't be reckless and unsafe at the same time. And what I was doing was reckless and unsafe. And that's just a bad recipe, man. And, I ate some concrete and, spent some night. It could have got pretty serious, man. I didn't do nothing crazy, to my neck. It's just a little pinch and I'll get dizzy sometimes, getting up really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't know we had a live waitress on set. Y'all ain't know that. Y'all for tuning in. Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. Daiquiri Kings, You Talk Too Much podcast.
Got low, came to the stage, refill, let's keep it rolling, we keep rolling.
Appreciate it.
Yes, man.
Tell us, what makes you happy?
Well, how long is this, man? Everything makes me happy. Man. Like, good times, bad times, new things, new people, new stories. People telling me stories about how I came to their school or how they won tickets on my show, or I came to their school for career day and they liked my story that I told them, and so that gave them motivation. Man, yeah, all of that makes me happy. Watching kids grow up. I've been here for a long time, so seeing kids grow up and see them at a young age and seeing them go to college and see them have kids, and now kids are telling me, that always is good.
Well, I see that you are in the community. I see that. I see that you do a lot of school, children work. What was the last school you went to?
Let's see, where was this? Friday, I was at, West, in Cedar Hills.
They enjoyed you.
Westwood.
I saw they enjoyed you. You had a good time.
Dang it, man. Westwood. It's got to be Westwood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Westwood Longhorns. Yeah, I think so. I'll have to check, man. Let me tell you what it was. I don't want to get it wrong,
I'm
man.
waiting on you, man. We
Is
got
it
a little time.
Westwood? Where was that at Friday? I think we did 2 schools Friday. Yeah, we try to knock out as many as we can. Let's see, where was that at Friday?
Cowboys fan?
Oh, yeah.
How you feel about Zeke not being on the team? Was he your guy still, or?
No, Zeke was cool. Waterford Oaks.
Waterford Oaks, Friday.
Yeah. And Tysinger. We went to Tysinger too, career day. Yeah, Waterford Oaks and Tysinger. We did 2 on Friday. Yeah, the program, we got this for a School is Cool Foundation is the name of my foundation. I didn't mean to get off the subject of the Cowboys, but
No, you fine.
the foundation, we have this program called J's for A's.
J's for A's.
J's for A's, and not just for the straight A kids that
Yeah.
make perfect on all their scores.
J's. Oh, J's for
J
A's.
For A's.
Gotcha.
J's. Jordans for your A's. But A's, ain't nobody been watching you. You
That's
think
real.
nobody was paying attention.
That's real.
Here's some J's for your A's.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times we give them a chance to say, now you pick somebody out there that you see going hard.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's really dope, really fulfilling, man, and just a great opportunity for us to get in front of kids and tell them our stories and let them know, like, every day you have a chance to come in here
Yeah.
and change your life and create your life and, build your success however you want it.
Yeah.
Because the fact is, it's called School is Cool.
Yeah.
But for a lot of these kids, school
School
ain't
is not
cool.
Yeah, this generation is something.
But that's why I let them know, like, your teachers are cool.
Yeah.
Your coaches are cool. Your
Yeah.
classmates, your teammates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Learning something new every day.
Yeah.
Friends cutting up in the cafeteria in the hallway. This is the memory. The memories are cool.
Yeah.
So don't let them go to waste.
Yeah.
Show up with a great attitude every day and make the most out of every situation that you can. And we're just here to support that and celebrate that with y'all. And we'll be back for the pizza party, for
Give them something to look forward to.
give you something to look forward to. Perfect attendance parties,
Yeah.
lit at lunch, different things we do with the kids. and
Lit at
it's-
lunch, what's that about?
We just show up at the cafeteria
Yeah.
and turn up a little bit, you know.
Dude, I mean, who's banging on the tables doing the beats, man? They still doing that, man?
Sometimes,
I mean, you know,
sometimes
I was
we'll
that
do
guy,
that.
man, you know
Kids
what I'm saying?
always want to freestyle, man. You pull up in the classroom, somebody always wants to freestyle.
Yeah.
And so now we show up with the microphone and
Yeah.
hey, you want to go? Let's go.
Let's do it.
You know, and we do
Lit
that
at
for
lunch.
career day. We let them read the liners and do the promos that we would do
Yeah.
on the radio. Tell us a story, and so we set up the music to where they're actually, you know, reading the clock and performing like we would perform on the radio. That's
I like that.
Yeah, that's really dope for career day. That's how we set that up.
I like that. So what's next on your calendar?
Shoot, tomorrow I gotta go tow a car. I know I got one in Grand Prairie.
Yeah. Lining them up.
Lining them up, yeah. All day tow nightlife show. That's what I call it.
What's it, say it again?
What?
All day toes
All
late.
day tow nightlife show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So
get
you're on
up
the radio station, K104 at what time to what time?
7 to midnight. So I'll
7
be
to
on
midnight.
Yeah, I just got off. I
Already.
got off at midnight tonight. Slid over here, kick it with you, Royal Lane Studios. You know what I'm saying? Daiquiri King.
So gonna let you go here in just a hot second as well. Gonna get you down the road as well. But just want to ask you one more question, man. A couple of more questions, man. I sure appreciate your time. Just
We
like
here,
I
baby. Let's
expected.
get it.
Over the last 10 years, last decade, if you could think back, man, what have you seen changed in the hip hop culture? What's the biggest change?
Technology.
Technology?
Yeah. It's technology, man, that makes it so easy. Like, just to have your own studio, just to have your own record label, just to do your own beats on your phone and record the song in the closet, print it up, put it on TikTok. You go platinum before the end of the week, bro.
For sure. For sure.
That's easily the biggest change. I mean, music evolves, but I think the way that people listen to music, the way that you can program, yeah. And then they shoot 2 weeks, there'll be a new hot song. It'll be a new something else popping. You know what I'm saying? So it's more quicker, it's rapid. The turnover for music and the technology, without a doubt, man. You know, it used to be the only place you could hear new music was on the radio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was like the only place. Now it's like the last place. You know, everything is TikTok, everything is YouTube, everything is, you know, Snapchat, songs, you know, people put together go platinum, and
Yeah.
in no time they get millions of views and might not even make it to the radio, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
All the up and coming talk show hosts out there, up and coming, what kind of advice would you give them?
oh man, for like radio or
Just radio, inspirational advice just to anybody who's trying to come up at anything. As far as
just to
trying
be
earn artists.
disciplined on
Yeah.
your schedule. Discipline on your schedule. If you're gonna do this every Tuesday night, then you do it every Tuesday night.
For sure.
If you're gonna do it 4 times a week, then you do it 4 times a week. Stick to your disciplines. Stick to that. Stick to that. Stick to that. It helps you. It helps everybody else playing and support you at the same time. But yeah, just to keep at least
Come through. We got
Tuesday.
space to say
Yeah.
hello,
Yeah.
what's up?
Yeah,
Got you.
Tuesday. I know where I'm gonna be Tuesday. I know I'm gonna be Tuesday. Whatever it is, you stick to it, and that it kind of helps everybody involved. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
It keeps you on point.
For sure. For
If
sure.
you
I
just
can
do it like
respect
I get to it when I can,
Yeah.
and
It's going to come to you
Like,
how you put it
yeah.
out there. Got you.
yeah, you just keep showing. You got to show up if you want to get down. Period.
Show up if you want to get down.
Show up if you want to get down. You want to be an athlete, you better hit them weights. You better run them routes. You better holler at the coaches. You better go to the court, wherever you're gonna do it. You want to be a musician, stay in the booth, stay on that keyboard and that piano, whatever it is you do.
Commit to it.
Commit to it. Write your rhymes. You want to be a tow truck driver, you better get in that truck and you better go
You gotta
tow
stay
the
in
car.
it.
You
Yeah,
gotta stay in
yeah,
that truck, get your
yeah.
vest and get your gear on and
Yeah.
go out there and get dirty.
Yeah.
You know, so but yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. Just keep showing up.
This is the segment on the show to where we just allow the guests to get whatever they want off their chest. You know, look, change of temperature here. You know, whether it be good, bad, instrumental to, you know, whoever, but just to, you know, like mine would be just road rage. You know, like I like to drive a certain way, and you know, and it's like, hey man, if you don't like the way I'm driving, and if you don't feel it, you can subscribe and move around, because I'm the one that will like drive on the highway and slow the whole lane down to 40 if I want to.
On the fast lane?
No, I'll scoot over.
Oh,
but
okay,
it's just,
okay.
It's just like and then people just like to flick the finger at you real quick. I mean, road rage is
that's
crazy
cool.
out
Yeah,
there.
that
So
don't
I'm
bother
just
me.
really just like, for everybody that don't have patience, just be patient, you know, and let it come to you. That would be my biggest thing that drive me crazy this week. Oh, also I sell barbecue as well during the week, and I do give away food during the week, and I can say, hey man, I got a free hot dog for you, and they say, man, you ain't got no brisket. And and I'm like, well, you know, this is free, you know, like, so if you could just say thank you sometimes, people learn how to say thank you, be humble enough to say thank you and be honorable for what you get. Just be thankful for how it comes. So that would be my biggest get that off your chest moments this week. Well, how about you?
Man, as always, man, just if those of y'all that, you know, feel like you're successful, you feel like you've, you know, accomplished something and you're proud of, you know, where you are and you know how hard it is to get, you know, to where you are and what it takes. If you see somebody that's not on your level and, you know, before you point your finger and say they not doing this or they not doing that or they should be doing this and they doing it all wrong, here's your moment to be the mentor.
Yeah.
Because if I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna point and I'm gonna say something crazy, then I'm just as bad if I know better and I'm not showing you how to do better. So if you see somebody that has some passion, maybe headed in the wrong direction with that passion, and you know better, and you see that, here's your chance to, you know, put your arm around them and say, hey, young man, young lady, I see you got some passion and you got a gift. Let me help you out because I done went down this alley before. You know what I'm saying? I done came down this street and I done been through this path, and this is some things that I learned that might be able to help you out. And you can, you know, take it advice and you can pull what applies to your situation. But yeah, just, you know, instead of you pointing the finger and saying they should do this, they should do that or whatever, you know, if you know better, here's your chance to be a mentor and be the big brother, big sister, and I'm sure that they'll appreciate that because I'm sure much like you, that's how, you know, we got to the level where we were like, yo, somebody had to show us, somebody had to give us game. And you know what I'm saying?
Big ups to Biz. He's right there. That'll be my people right there. Yeah. Sensei Biz.
Yeah, he's taught you how to stir up that brisket. You know what I'm saying? And so that would be my biggest thing, man. Like if you get a chance and you see something, yo, it looks funny because you know better. Yeah. And clearly they might not have that figured out at a young age. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's the good thing about life is everybody has a chance to grow up. Yeah. Not everybody does, and not everybody does at the same speed. For sure. But if you know better as a big brother, big sister, here's your chance. Hey, let me help you out.
It took me long. It's taking me. I wish it'd hurry up. I'm still growing, man. Every day I think that you got to keep room and a space to grow. Can't never get too big-headed or too far in life to where you can't grow. I think that's the biggest takeaway that I'm having in my growing trials right now is just to stay as humble as I can and know that, man, you know, remember where I used to be. I ain't as bad as I used to be, but I sure can be better.
Yeah, I mean, you got daiquiris and you got barbecue, you got the, you know what I'm saying, live on YouTube. But what about the taco truck, man? Taco truck coming
soon. Brisket tacos, $2.50.
Yeah, brisket taco.
I got you, man. We ready. I think we should go ahead and add that next week. Take notes on that.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know a little secret, man. I jumped out the truck, seeing how fly your boy was, man. Daiquiri Kings had the shades on. I was like, hold the fuck on, man. Let me turn back around and go to the truck. Bust out these cat daddies, man.
Nah, man, it's not even like that, man.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Nah, yes, it is, man.
Nah, man, we appreciate your time again, man. This is You Talk Too Much podcast, man. Reporting live, man. K104's finest, man. We are here at Royal Lane Studios, man. We showed up. Now we're about to land this plane, man. You can catch us every Tuesday here at Royal Lane Studios, 6400 Maple Avenue. And if you could, man, be the last word, man, and take us on out, Cat Daddy.
Don't see the show, be the show. Understand this is your story. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's page is blank, so write in what you want to. Make your next move your best move, and everything will be all smooth.
Yes. Daiquiri Kings, You Talk Too Much podcast. We appreciate y'all, man. Good night.
Third one.